Mga ka-nation, on Okay Nga Rod today, we'll be talking about student loans and how the coronavirus has affected borrowers' ability to pay it back. Rod Mercado, nice enough to join us here on his weekly segment. Kamusta, Rod?
Mabuti naman, JC. Kamusta ka din dyan?
Mabuti din. I feel mas challenging yata for students dahil wala ka pang trabaho, baon ka na sa utang, tapos kailangan mo pang bayaran yung mga student loans mo. And then on top of that, may coronavirus pa.
Oo nga, di ba? Nakakalungkot. Alam mo ba, recently, nabasa ko na 45 million borrowers ng student loans, no? Collectively, they owe something like $1.6 trillion. Sipin mo, hindi ko na nga natin makomprehend kung ano yung trillion, di ba? But ganyan kalaki ang problema ngayon ng US, lalo na pagdating sa student loans. So, tulungan natin mga estudyante natin. Let's see, ano ba yung mga relief that is available to them right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to know. I know that the Congress has been working on has passed the CARES Act. You know, a lot of us have received the stimulus money, direct deposit in our bank accounts. But is there anything specific na makatulong sa mga estudyante?
Yeah, gusto ko lang i-mention, no? Kasi itong CARES Act na to, hanggang ngayon naman ini-implement pa rin yan. Ang mga estudyante or borrowers natin can suspend their payments on their student loans habang may coronavirus. Dito sa CARES Act, sinasabi, you can defer payments between April and September. At kung hindi ka man magbayad, it should not be report. Whatever you do, kung nagkaroon ka ng delay sa pagbabayad, it should still be considered as an on-time payment. Okay? Para hindi maapektuhan negatively yung credit report mo or credit rating mo. Okay? Now, kaya lang, kailangan nating paalam sa kanila na itong CARES Act, true lang to sa mga federal loans. Okay? Ito binigyan to na, this is an administrative act saying that starting March 13 to September 30, 2020, ay pwede kang hindi magbayad on time ng federal loan payments mo. Pwede kang hindi magbayad kung tutusin. But and that is automatic. Hindi mo na kailangan pang sabihin yon. Pero ang gusto kong paggawa sa mga ka-nation natin, during this period hindi ka nagbabayad, just make sure na chine-check mo din yung credit report mo. Kasi yung iba nakakalimutan at nire-report pa rin na late payments ka. While supposedly hindi, di ba? Pero marami nangyayaring ganyan. Marami akong narinig ng estudyante na nagre-reklamo dahil dyan. Now, ano ba yung mga eligible loan types na pwede mong i-suspend ang payments mo? Well, I'll just say this now. Itemize lang natin. Direct subsidized and unsubsidized loans, direct consolidation loans, direct plus loans, yung federal Perkin loans, and federal family education loans. So, yan yung mga pwede mong, ito yung mga kind of loans na pwedeng hindi mabayaran kaagad ngayon.
Okay? Are those all government loans that you mentioned? Paano kung private ang lender ko?
Maraming mga private loan servicers na nag-o-offer din ng relief. Kaya lang nga, hindi consistent, no? So, kailangan talaga makipag-usap ka sa kanila kung ikaw ay may private loan. Kausapin mo yung lender mo bago mo gawin to kasi bago mo i-defer or suspend yung payments mo kasi hindi nga ito automatic para sa kanila. Pero who knows? Some of them would, agree na i-defer mo yung payments mo. Sabi nga palagi, if you don't ask, you're not gonna get it. So ask.
Yeah, this reminds me of a past conversation we've had regarding late payments on credit cards. The same thing applies. And you should also know na siguro hindi lang ikaw yung humihingi ng ganitong forgiveness or deferment. I'm sure so many other people are calling them. So don't feel like what you're asking for is unreasonable. Diba?
Correct, yeah. Oh, by the way, kung gusto ng mga ka-nation natin i-check kung yung kanilang loans, yung loan sila or yung loan nila would qualify doon sa payment suspension, bisitahin nila studentaid.gov or tumawag sa 1-800-4FED-AID. Diyan malalaman ninyo kung yung kasalukuyan ninyong student loan ay pwedeng magkaroon ng deferment ng payments or suspension of payments.
Okay.
Now,
It's tough for most people, but there are others who are working in an industry that's thriving. You know, we hear a lot about like delivery services are thriving. If you work for a company that does some type of online service, so there are some of us who are still earning okay. Should I keep paying my student loan during this time if I can, or would it be a wise strategy na i-defer ko so that I can use my money for something else, like to pay, other things?
Okay, kung magbabayad ka ngayon, ang advantage ay 0% interest. We're talking of the federal here. So that means yung kung usually yung 1,500 kunwari yung binabayad mo monthly napupunta sa principal and interest. Ngayon, purely mapupunta lang yung sa principal. So you're taking advantage of the 0% interest arrangement na tawag natin. Ngayon, pero kahit na may pera ka, you're fortunate enough to be relatively good, despite the fact na may coronavirus tayo, but you would like to save the money, kasi baka magkaroon ng emergency, di ba? Then I would say strongly consider suspending payments. Pero kung talagang kayang-kaya mo, no question about it, take advantage of the 0% interest arrangement ng mga loans ngayon.
All right. You are the best person to ask when it comes to anything utang related. So Rod, thank you for those insights. If our Canadian have any questions, where can they reach you?
Mga Canadian, tumawag po kayo sa amin, 1-877-973-3287. Website po namin, financialrescuellc.com. Ang dami ninyong matutunan dyan. At may mga iba po kaming programa na inintroduce lately. Kung frontliners po kayo or may kaibigan, pamilya, patawagin nyo sa amin. Bibigyan po namin sila ng special pricing hanggang end of December this year. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Rod, and thank you for helping the frontliners.